Okay, this is a how-to video on how to plant onions. Just plant onions?
Yeah, on raised beds.
Okay, on raised beds.
And first of all, you want to till your soil and get it approximately 4 inches deep like we have here. You can kind of see with my rake how far down you can go. And what works best for us is you kind of get a line or a tire track and follow it so you get a straight line, or you can use a string line and some posts. And then you just take your garden rake and you hoe it down in the dirt and you pull it back like this, and you just kind of keep working your way in a certain direction, and you just kind of mound it up as you go. And usually I go 20-30 feet like this. You just keep raking and pulling it up. And then I come back over onto the other side and I do the same thing. And again, you just kind of hoe down in the dirt and pull the dirt back. And so you kind of get a peaked bed like this. Now it's a little too tall, so it's what I like to do. I just take my rake and lay it flat and just pull it gently along, about like that, and it makes it a nice flat top area for the seed bed. And I kind of go along and kick off the clods if there is any, and then that's all there's to it for the onion bed. So now we'll show you how we actually plant them. First we set them out in twos. That makes it go a little faster. And we always, here's a spot where we have it done, always plant two beside each other in a row, and that allows, this area right here is where this onion's going to be when it's big. So you want it so that this onion and this onion won't be touching each other when they're big. So I always like to go about 6 inches apart in each direction. You just take your onion like this, these are plants, and I always just use my 2 fingers like that, and you push straight down and then take a little dirt and push it around, and that's all there is to it. And it'll take a little practice, but you can get pretty quick at it. And you get your onions laid out, and you can go pretty quick and plant a bed. It don't take long.
Looks good.
And then I like to kind of go back, this is my hand, and flatten it up like that, and that's all there's to it.
So how long will it take for them to grow about?
These that we're planting right here are candy, and they're indeterminate day, which means they can grow in the north or south. I believe they're like a 90-day onion. So this is the 1st of April. So that means they're going to be ready about the 1st of July, or middle of July, which is usually about our fair time here in Iowa. And that's kind of what we like to shoot for. And it seems like they always do better the earlier you get them in the ground. Past experience, we've planted them later, like in May, the middle of May, and then the bulbs just don't develop and don't get very big, and they don't seem to keep as well either. So that's why we always try to get them out really early, as soon as you can work the soil. And I suppose the soil temperature right now is about at 45-50 degrees, right in there somewhere. And it's supposed to be nice now for a few days, so that should help them start and get growing. Now, you do want to keep in mind, these are plants, so they do need to be watered. This ground, you can see, is pretty black, so it's got quite a bit of moisture in it. But say if we were to get a dry spell for, let's say, 10 days, we'd have to start watering them. But But the reason we're planting these today is we're supposed to get a nice rain in a couple days, so hopefully we do, and then we won't have to worry about watering. Once they get established, after about a week or so, and they actually start to grow on their own and put some roots down, then we like to go back and put mulch on, and we just use like grass clippings. And once we do that, we don't have to worry about weeding or watering all summer then. And that's how we do it.